Amazing facts about the human body. Your heart rate increases about a minute before partaking in exercise. It is known as the anticipatory rise and happens involuntarily. We have an internal regulator that prevents us from using our full strength. Our muscles usually only work at about 60% max of what we are capable of. In extreme life and death situations, these regulators stop and we are able to use our full strength. These regulators are because at full strength, we heavily damage our bodies. This is how the parts where people tipped over cars and similar come from. When we get sunburn, that's not the heat of the sun that's hurting us most of the time, but it's little skin cells killing themselves to protect us from skin cancer. Natural redheads require increased doses of anesthesia due to some connection with the mutated melanocortin-1 receptor. I'm a natural redhead myself and developed a fear of dentists because I'd always feel what they were doing. We can smell rain or disturbed soil better than sharks can smell blood. We pick up the organic substance called geosmin, and the human nose is extremely sensitive to it. We can smell it at as low a concentration as 5 parts per trillion. Your liver can regenerate, and much faster than you think. I had a quarter of my liver removed, and a month later it was back. Your like and subscription will really help my channel. Eye immune privilege. Your immune system doesn't know your eyes exist. There's a chance that if you get an eye injury or an infection near your eyes, the immune system will think your eyes are a foreign body and you'll go blind. Bonus eye fact: your eyeballs never grow throughout your life. When you are born, your eyes are the same size as they will be when you are an adult. Babies are born without kneecaps. They develop around 2 years. They have a cartilage-like thing that protects the knees. Endurance is one of our greatest strengths. Our ancestors hunted animals just by running after them. Most animals only run short distances. Even a horse will lose to you over a long distance. When we're in an unfamiliar environment, we sleep with half our brain at a time, kind of like sharks, and that's why we wake up easier. Most of our body never gets more than 20 years old. In a nutshell, our cells multiply and then die, except for the nervous system. So, for example, our skin never gets older than a few weeks, and our mouth renews itself within a couple of days. Essentially, the reason we age is not because the cells are old, but because they lose their ability to perform functions as efficiently. Your hands and feet alone account for more than half of all the bones in your body, 106 and 206. Some people will cough if you put something in one ear. A very small percentage will cough if you put something in both ears. It is called Arnold's ear cough reflex. Straight hair grows from a round follicle and curly hair from an oval follicle. The cornea is the only part of the body without a blood supply. It receives oxygen directly from the air. You mostly breathe out of one nostril at a time, and the dominant nostril switches every hour or so. Cutting the corpus callosum connects 2 brain hemispheres can produce some freaky results, such as your hand doing things that your conscious mind isn't aware of, writing a sentence, or scratching an itch without knowing, for instance. You have enough potassium in your body to create a very small bomb. Women are actually programmed to forget the pain of childbirth after a few months or so. If this didn't happen, most women would only end up having 1 child, which would eventually lower the population. Vitality. You'd be surprised how much blood you can lose and fully recover reasonably quickly. Your body can adjust to your needs. For example, cab drivers have a larger area for navigation, and swimmers, fishermen have a thicker corneas to see underwater. Our brain averages about 2% of our body weight, but consumes 20% of all calories. You think you see everything in a certain area, but you have quite a few blind spots your brain will just have you not see. Don't get mad, but for example, the brain ignores the nose on purpose. The brain can also add certain invisible places. You're taller in the morning than the rest of the day because your cartilage is maximally relaxed after the night. However, during the day, they are compressed under the weight of the body. The human body contains enough fat to make 7 bars of soap. Thanks, Fight Club. Only 7? My body can make at least 15. The optimal human circadian rhythm is actually closer to 25 hours than 24. It's been shown in experiments where people are deprived of sunlight and other triggers. Cortisol, the stress hormone, only leaves your body through sweat or tears. Don't lose it, and it stays in your body in fat cells instead. And it has to be emotional tears, not tears from irritants. The reason for fevers is to make your body temperature rise to kill whatever virus your body is fighting. When your white blood cells have done their job, you sweat to cool off and shiver to warm up. Your like and subscription will really help my channel. Thanks a lot for your donations.